Hello, everybody. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee really quick. Pour my coffee up. Hold on. Forgot to do it before I start it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me grab the Tammy got you. Hello, Waters. You're new to my room. I will put you down for a full reading. Just to let people know when you're new into the room, if you like, subscribe. I do a full reading, a Celtic cross for new people that are new to the room that I haven't read before. And I'm sorry, I had to stop and get my coffee. I don't know why I didn't do it before I started. I'm hearing myself echo in my own ear here. I'm sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I was just exhausted. I've been having tons and tons of downloads, political downloads and stuff like that, which keep me up at night. It's frustrating. I need to do some political shows and get it out of my system, but I hate getting into that energy online, but I'm going to do some pre-recorded ones, I think, and at least post them so that I can get them out there. So if you have any political questions, I'll open up a thing for questions in the community page for political questions. And if you want to just add any questions you have there, I'll be happy to read on those and maybe and get out of my system. I'm sort of watching the news and then not watching. Well, I watch Midas Touch, Legal AF, and a few other shows, but I don't know. I've just been really run down this week, so been sleeping a lot. And I have started a list, and I'm going to read Waters first so that I can get the Celtic done. But I'm going to do a Celtic for the... I always do start my show with a Celtic for the community. Grab my tablet. And hi, Snow Wolf. I saw you in the room lurking. He is on vacation out of town right now, so I haven't talked to him. I think I've talked to him once in the last 3 days, which is unusual because we usually talk every day. So I'm missing you. I hope you're having fun. So my love to the family. Okay, so far I got on the list. What a lovely lady, Nicole. And that's funny because I read you the other day and I said, oh, the 90s for the year you were born. You're born the same year as my nephew. And it's funny because I knew your name was Nicole. His girlfriend's name was Nicole. And then you told me your name was Nicole. And I thought, wow, that is really weird. Isn't that funny? But anyways, hello, Nicole. Hi, Queen. Tony, nice to see you. I did get your email. I just never got back to you, Tony. And we need to get together and talk. Because I know you had some questions for me. I've just been just exhausted lately. So I don't know. I think I think it's mostly vitamin deficiencies and just at time of year it is. I think I always have problems this time of year between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've lost a lot of people in my life during this season. And it's always hard. It's always hard on me. And, it's over like a 30-year period, but it still hits home. I don't know why, but it still hits home. I think it's just because it's a time when, family gets together and all that. And I come from a really large family and haven't seen anybody in years. Since my mom died, it's the last time my family got together. And that's been 8 years now. So it's been a really long time since I've seen any of my family. And my uncle died just like a month ago of cancer. Nobody called me. Nobody told me. I got to find out from my daughter, who found out via Facebook. I mean, and when I reached out to talk to different people in the family, nobody called me back. So I don't know. I guess I'm not, not in the family anymore. I don't know. Now you know why I want to change my name to Black Sheep Tarot. Oh, well, I'm not going to dwell over it. It's just the time of year it is. And of course, my mom died in February, but I lost several grandparents in November, aunts and uncles in November, and my father in December. So it's sort of all, with the holidays coming up, it all piles up. And it makes me feel a little down. So, but I'm here still. Hi, Shar. Welcome through. It's late there. Shar is in the Netherlands. She's a beautiful reader. You need to check out Charlie's Angel Tarot. She has a program on YouTube, and I think she has one on TikTok too, right? Yeah, this is just a really tough time of year. I think it is for a lot of people. A lot of people pass away over the holidays, and I don't know. I'm going to pass away in the middle of summer. I think it'd be easier for everybody. And a non-holiday related date. Not anytime soon, though. Nice to see you, Shar. Yeah, Shar's in the Netherlands, and she is, I think, 8 or 9 hours ahead. It's 2:30 here, so it's got to be midnight or 1:30, one or the other. She's up late. So nice to see you in the room, and understand if you want to go to bed. We should get together sometime during our both of our daytime hours, or day and evening, and read together. We haven't read together in a long time. In December, yeah, I'll be home. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be home through the holidays. You set it up on your channel, Shar, and I'll join you on your channel. Okay, I'm going to do a reading for the collective really quick. Feel a little bumbly. My energy level will come up as I connect with everybody's energy. It always does. My husband, he said to me yesterday, I got up and he goes, "How you feeling today?" And I looked at him and I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Well, you just woke up." And I'm like, okay, so I looked that down and I don't feel good. Thank you for the help. I've had 2 days where I didn't even get dressed. I actually lounged around in yoga pants because I slept in them, which is not like me because I'm that, since I retired, I've always said every day I can get dressed by 9 o'clock every day, no later than 9 o'clock, shower, hair done, even if I'm not going anywhere, just get dressed. But last couple days I just didn't feel like it. So, but I slept off and on. So I think my, that temperance card always comes up for me. I think I was just being temperate. And just my body needed to rest. So I'm going to do a Celtic for the collective here. My desk is cluttered. Okay, the underlying card for the collective is the 9 of Cups. So that's abundance. I like that. We need some abundance in our life. And the 9 of Swords. If you sleep this night, but those messengers us crows are messengers above us. It's messengers from spirit that's telling us we need to not worry, get that worry out of our system, because the 3 of Cups is coming and we do have things to celebrate soon. It will reveal itself. We get the 6 of Wands, the victory card, and the world card, followed by the Chariot. Things will be moving quickly. One of the downloads I've been having, just to share with you, is I keep seeing Kamala being inaugurated, and I'm getting tired of hearing people say, "Oh, Biden's not doing anything." They're not doing anything. They're doing a lot, because I've been seeing a lot of investigations going on behind the scenes. They're just not blabbing about it. Unlike Trump, Biden doesn't go out there and tell everything he's doing. They're looking at multiple different types of fraud. Everything from Elon Musk and his lottery thing is being looked at, to there's numerous computer techs that work on computer hacking, breaking into systems, or security workers. They work in security systems with computers, and they've been a hold of the White House and of different agencies, letting them know how easy it is to hack into the system and how it could be done. And I do believe that they are taking them as credible. They're looking at the information that's been provided, so they're looking into those kind of things. They're also looking into the fact, the number of bomb threats that were done during the elections, and the fact that the numbers aren't working out. Things are just off. I know Pennsylvania's done a recount for one of the Senate seats. I think it is. I can't remember, Senate or Congress seat, because it was so close. But the numbers are still coming in. They're still counting mail-in ballots. I checked mine. Mine hasn't been counted yet. I did drop mine off at a drop-off station here in California, so my husband's hasn't been checked yet. But we did the mail-in ballots, but we didn't mail them. We dropped them off at a drop-off station, and they haven't been processed yet. So I know California's still counting, and I'll check it in a few days and see if it's been counted yet. I've never had a problem with mine being counted, dropping off that way. I just wouldn't drop it in the mail. California is a blue state, and we've already gone blue. So all I'm doing is, that's a popular vote, but I still want to know that my vote got counted. So anyways, if I believe everybody can check their ballots to see if they've been processed. Would love to see it show yeah, it was processed, and this is what we counted. For me, that'd be even better, but whatever. Okay, as we come into this reading, we come in with the Four of Cups. We have options, opportunities coming our way. I feel like this is a political reading. They're looking at all the different options that have been going on. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And they're still looking at the elections for final results, final counts, final numbers, anything fishy, anything like that. And we will be hearing news about that before long. I think by the end of December, we will know what's been going on with the election numbers and the final counts and all that. In the center of the reading, I get the Hierophant. That's that Stairway to Heaven card. We have to have faith in the system. We have to have faith in what's meant to be and in higher spirit. We have to keep that faith and keep connected with things. We're learning lessons in this process, and as it goes through, like it or not, whatever the outcome is, we will survive this, we will endure, and we will move forward, and we will learn some lessons that maybe we haven't learned in the process that were meant to be. So we just have to have faith that things will work out. And I know we're all scared about the different things and aspects that could happen. We're crossed by the Knight of Wands. That's a fast-moving knight. So there's a lot of fire energy going on in this. And it's strength. That knight, in this card, it always reminds me, she beats her own drum. She's beating the drum. She's taking that fire energy and taking charge. So, yeah, there is movement going on in the outcome of this election, and they're looking at it. And I do believe, we got the G20 going on right now. I think the Five Eyes, which is actually about 20 eyes, but it's our allied nations are working with us in conjunction to some of the interference they've been seeing in not only our country but other countries. And they're working in conjunction with the Biden administration on some of those things. Of course, we're not going to hear all that. So that's behind closed door talks. And, he's working with our allied countries to keep control of the situation going on with Ukraine and Russia, and us giving arms to Ukraine that are currently being used and all that. I feel like that's going to be okay. At worst, Putin's going to threaten us, and we may have to show a strength of arms. I don't see a major war going on. If they try targeting us or acting up towards us, Biden will stand up to the plate. I don't think it'll start a war, though. I don't think Russia could afford to fight us right now. I don't think they have the arms. That's why they're reaching out to North Korea for soldiers and arms. They don't have viable equipment to start a major world war. They don't have the backing. They don't have the arms. They don't have the strength. And they certainly don't have enough men left to fight a major war. They've lost so many people in battle. Of course, they're keeping it very quiet. So I am not too worried about that. The United States still has a lot of strength. So we need to trust in that energy. Above us, we have that Queen of Swords. This is a queen, a no-nonsense queen. She doesn't put up with any crap. She stands in her truth. She stands in her strength. Oh, thank you, Shar. I pulled out long enough to see. I saw the screen move. Yeah, there's stuff going on with espionage spying. I've been getting a lot of downloads about that. And yeah. Yeah, I'm going to save our chats. I'll have to read it through some of this after the program. Anyways, this is us, and I think this is Kamala too. She stands in her energy, her truth. She's just wanting the truth to come out. What were the election totals? What happened? If there was anything erroneous that happened, I think that's going to reveal itself. We may not hear 100% of everything that comes out, but we'll have enough that locks into the truth of the elections, and there will be viable evidence supporting it if there is a change of outcome. Underneath that, the King of Swords, I think this is Biden Kamala together. They're standing in their truth. They're here to protect the United States. They're here to protect democracy, our Constitution, the people of this country. And that's the energy I'm feeling from this. We have the magician in the near future. This is the manifestation of the truth. They're wanting it to come up and be brought forward. I don't think this is a false manifestation. This isn't fraudulent. We're going to steal it back type of thing. This is the energy around the people. The prayers going out to the universe to please help and protect us from any falsehoods that have happened during this election period. And I know those prayers are going out from everybody. There's many readers that are doing universal prayers on that. And I know one I've joined in on is with Denise Siegel. She has several prayers that she's done now, putting energy and asking the universe to help bring that positive energy into the United States and to protect us and assist us in our times of needs. Aliens are not going to come in and intervene and change things for us. This is work we're going to have to do as a people, as a population. But they will keep things from like a nuclear bomb going off and things like that. I know Russia's been doing some testing. One of the testings they did blew up inside the chamber of the test site. It didn't actually get out. I don't know if it was an active weapon or one without a warhead on it, but obviously something's going on funny because I don't think they've maintained their arsenal all that well. I think the oligarchs pocketed a lot of money, didn't put money into their arms, didn't keep their military up to date, and the rude awakening is Putin thought he'd go in 3 weeks and when the take over Ukraine and be over. Come to find out, he didn't have what he thought he had. So I think that was a rude awakening. The energy where we're at right now is that Knight of Pentacles. Financially, I think we're all doing pretty good right now. We're worried about our finances in the future. My biggest piece of advice to everyone now is stock up on food staples such as dried beans, dried rice, flour, sugar, things that will keep, that will store just in case we do have food crises. Nothing's wrong with having some of that on stock that's inexpensive. I buy meat that's on sale. My grocer at the end of the month, the last week of the month, they mark down anything that's dated within 2 days of sale and put it on sale for half price. So I make sure I get down there and I hit the sales items, and I've gotten like pork tenderloins, which are nice. They're nice little prepackaged seasoned tenderloins that normally sell for $8 a piece. I get them for $4. I can afford to eat them for $4, and I can make 3 meals out of it. A 12 to 14 inch tenderloin for my husband. I have one. I'm a vegetarian mostly, but they're pork, and I can eat a little bit of pork, and I really thin slice them, and then I like cut them up really fine and put them on salads or something that helps me digest it. But my husband gets meat that way. So I buy things like that. I buy the ground turkey when it's on sale. I buy whatever's on sale marked down. I buy it. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just the end of the month. They're recycling for the new month. I never buy meat the first 10 days of the month because we call that Mother's Day in this area. We have about 40% people on food stamps, and the quality of meat and the price of meat goes up. The quality goes down, the price goes up, and it's really not the best time. The better cuts of meat are sold later in the month. The better sales on meat are later in the month. And so, I just learned to shop that way. But I always keep stock of rice and beans and flour. I bake bread, and I have yeast, and I buy a big container of yeast. I keep it in my freezer. It keeps it alive. Bread's really easy to make. I buy cans of powdered milk, because I cook with it. I don't use I don't even drink milk. I use half and half in my coffee, but I'm not a big milk drinker. My husband is, though. But when I cook and it calls for milk, I just mix up a thing of powdered milk because I'm cooking with it. It doesn't change the flavor. Do the same thing with buttermilk. I buy the powdered buttermilk and mix up what I need, and use it like that. Those are great staples to have in the house. They store well. They keep well. Just keep them in a dry place. If you live in an area with basement, get some shelves, put them up, put them in your basement, stock it up. I put my rice and my flour and everything in containers and seal them. Same thing with beans. I keep my beans in glass jars usually. I eat a lot of beans, so I cook a lot of beans. So I always have different types of beans in the house. But they're easy to move. I always have, I buy the big bacon ends. They're like $7 and you get a big thing of bacon ends. They're great to make beans out of. And I'll just chop up some and I saute the render the fat out of it, saute my onions up in it, and then throw my beans in. And I have an Instant Pot. I can make a big pot of beans in about 30 minutes with an onion, some seasoning, whatever your favorite family recipe is, and you got a nice pot of beans, and you can make dinner rolls or whatever, cornbread, whatever, to go with it. It's a good meal. It's a hearty meal. It's filling, and it's very inexpensive. But okay, see, we were talking about the Page of Pentacles. I think financially right now, everybody's doing pretty good financially. But be frugal with your money. Put money back. Put money aside because you don't know if you're going to need it later. And right now, we don't even know where our economy is going at this point in time. I see prices going up. Prices are starting to go up before anything has happened. It's anticipation of what is to come. So we're already seeing hikes in prices and things like that. So be there. The energy around us, the environment around us is judgment. We're feeling like, I think this is us being judgmental and a lot of judgment on the way we're functioning in America by our government or our incoming government. For some reason, I think there's a lot of waste on people, which I don't understand, like overtime pay and helping public services and taking care of the needs of people. I don't know why they're wanting to strip that as waste spending. It's not waste spending. Those are the taxpayer dollar working for the people that pays into those taxes. But I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. A lot of this is illusion and delusion. They say they're going to do a lot more than they're going to get away with. I think there are people around that are going to put the brakes on some of this stuff. Even in our Senate, it wasn't Rick Scott who got pushed in. They picked one of the most conservative men in the Senate to be the Speaker of the Senate, and the whip. And he is more in line and a protege of Mitch McConnell. I'm not a fan of Mitch McConnell, but Mitch McConnell's not a fan of Trump. And I don't think he's going to, I think he will vote along with some of Trump's stuff, but I don't think he'll be, I'll let him do whatever he wants, just pass it off. No, I think he's the one that's going to put a lot of brakes on some of the crazy that Trump tries to get away with if he enters office. I'm not seeing him enter office, but if he does, it's going to be very short-lived. And still see Kamala Harris going in no later than March. I don't know if there's going to be a delay in inauguration, if she's going to be inaugurated on the 20th, or if there's going to be some kind of delay and it happens later. Hi, Trend Zone. I'm going to grab you and put you on the list. Glad you made it in. And the final card, the Fool card. This is a new beginning. So I do see a new beginning coming for us as a collective. Can't tell you which direction it's going yet, if it's going to be a very positive new beginning or if it's going to be tributes and trials. I can throw a couple of clarifiers on that to see. Well, right off the bat, the first clarifier down is the Wheel of Fortune. We're on a path that's been chosen for us. What kind of path is this? The sun is shining on us, though. It's going to illuminate our future. These are good cards, so things are going to be moving quickly. So have faith that there are going to be some changes before this is over. Our wishes will be granted. So get those prayers out there. Bring that light down, that positive energy down. King of Wands. So have strength. This is that King of Strength. He's a noble king. He has strength. He has power. He has fire energy. Trust that the outcome of this is going to be very positive. That's a very positive king coming forward. So I feel like things are going to change. And it's funny because the few readers I do watch that read politicals, everybody says Kamala's going to get in. We couldn't all be wrong about the election and then turn around and be all wrong about the inauguration. Most of us rate in the 80 percentile of being correct when we read. I can't believe 100% of the readers out here are wrong. So, because we are connected to a collective of angels and guides that give us information and help us lead us into a positive way. So, anyways, that's where I'm going to stand here. I am going to do a political show, but I think I'm going to, I don't know if I'll do it live or if I'll do it, record it. I'm going to have to fly with that one by the seat of my pants. But I will do one. If I do it live, then people can ask questions during it. So it's probably better off to do it live. That way I can actually try to pick up on some of the questions. I'll see if Dean wants to join me in doing that one evening this week coming up. He was going to join me today, but he's not at home. I reached out to talk to him to see if he wanted to read still. And he's got invited out with a group of friends. So he's busy this afternoon. And I totally understand. And hope he's having a good time with his friends. Glad he's getting out. So let's give these cards a good shuffle here. I'm going to switch decks. Just in case you might pick up the decks in between. So I'll switch back and forth between these and the deck of oneness. This is my Light Seers deck. These are my two go-to decks right now. The ones I love to read. So, okay, first off, we're going to read Waters. And I'm going to do a Celtic for Waters. New in the room. See if I can connect with your energy a bit here. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. I got my cards all mixed up. Where's the way I'm putting them down? And the underlying card of the reading is the King of Pentacles. This is that king that is financially secure in their kingdom. Kingdom being your household, your community. You're doing okay for yourself. You have financial security. So you're feeling very comfortable, very confident with that. I get the Ace of Wands. It's a very positive card. That's your creativity, your fire energy. That's ability to get things done, be creative. You're knowledgeable, you're educated, and you know how to use that education to bring you forward. I get the Three of Swords, you've got a little bit of heartbreak going on. So something is bothering you underlying, but I'm feeling like it's something you've worked through. It's still some lingering energy. I don't know if it's a loss. I'm not feeling like it's a loss of a lover. It's a loss of somebody dear to you, that maybe you're bringing up some of this energy I'm feeling, because it feels more like a loss of somebody from your past that comes up from time to time, and it leaves you with a little bit of heartache that you're dealing with. But I get the Fool. This is not telling you that you're a fool. This is telling you you're on the beginning of a new journey. So take that leap of faith and move forward in this energy. You come into this reading, the first card entering the reading from your nearest past is the Ace of Swords. This is your warrior energy. This is your strength, your power. This is your fight. This is your fight for the truth, for knowledge, for what you believe in. You stand strong in your beliefs, and you hold to that, and you find that dear into your heart, and you don't easily budge off your belief system. So stick with that beautiful energy, like that strong warrior energy, standing up for what you believe in. You are working in conjunction with others with the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration. This could be collaboration with people in your household or people at work, but you're collaborating with others. This brings you success. It's a pinnacle. This brings you financial success and achievement. So I love that. And with this wand energy and this sword energy, that's that strength, that power, that knowledge, that creativity. You're bringing that to the table as part of you. I get the Ten of Cups. It's bringing you financial success. Cups are abundance and happiness, and it's the emotional side of success. So abundance into your world. That this could be financial, this could be emotional, but this is happiness that's brought in from hard work and achievement. So I love this. Above you, I have the Ten of Swords. So you do have a few sleepless nights, and you feel like sometimes you're being attacked. Don't allow this to deter you. You're going to move that energy into the light. If it's not serving you, don't hold on to it. You need to look at not being somebody shooting swords at you, bringing you down. You need to know that you can walk away from that energy and look for that positiveness that's coming towards you. So it's an obstacle card. Don't allow those obstacles to get in your way, because I have the Three of Wands. You're sitting there waiting for your ships to come in. And with this conjunction of your collaboration with other people, your ships will come in. I do see that as a positive thing happening. You do have faith and connection with spirit, because I get the Hierophant. And this is your connection with God or your higher source, whichever you want to call it. This is connection with your higher consciousness, your spirit guides. You're being guided through this life. So this is your spiritual connection, and it allows you positive achievements. Yes, I'm in California Central Time. Is that what you're talking about? I just saw Central Time. Yeah, I'm in Central Time in California. So I'm Brenda's time plus 3 hours earlier than Brenda. I believe we're right now it's it should be like 3 o'clock ish here, a little after 3. So if you're at 1:30, we're 9 hours apart, Charlie. I know we bounce between 8 and 9 hours. The way you're feeling is, I get the Devil card. The Devil doesn't mean you're haunted by the devil. No, this means there may be somebody around you with greed and avarice or an addiction, or suppressing you, trying to bring you down, trying to make you do what they want to do rather than following your own heart. But you've got this strength, this power, energy around you. So you're not going to allow somebody to push you down and be suppressed. Watch out for people around you that may have drinking problems or drug drug abuse problems because they're going to try to tap your energy, or people that are trying to tell you what to do and not following your own heart. So that can be the suppression energy of the devil card. But the energy that you're standing in is the embodiment of wands. This is your creativity, your knowledge, your knowing. You're educated. You know what you're doing. You're in control of this. This is that fire energy that allows you to rise above things and to use that strength and knowledge to achieve. So don't let this person here, this suppressive energy around you, either somebody that drinks, somebody that's tapping your energy, somebody that's trying to tell you what direction to go and the actions should be taken. No, follow your heart and your strength and your knowledge and your creativity, because that's going to be what serves you. Don't be a leader, not a follower, and stay in that energy, because that's where your success is going to be. Your hopes and fears is the Spirit of Swords. The Spirit of Swords is that Page of Swords. He's telling you to, yes, stand in your strength, your power, fight for what you have, stand in your energy of your truth and what's going to serve you best. So I had just said that. So it's backed up by the cards. And the final card is the Five of Wands. There will be some infighting, some contemplation in yourself with others around you. It's an emotional card. It's not true fighting. It's more of an argument of who's got the point, what direction we want to go. It's that coalition of conversations that happen to achieve things. Know that you're right. Find creative ways to do things, and you're going to sway people in your direction. This is not really a true fight. This is a fight of contemplation of what directions and what things to go. Make a lot of bullet points. Prove your arguments of why your way it be the better avenue, and support that by the evidence. So as you're making decisions and moving forward in whatever projects you're working on. But I do see success around you. And what is this going to bring you? Yes, the Empress. Pregnancy with new ideas. And I love that. Luck of the elephant behind you. Five of Pentacles. Sometimes you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, but I'm not seeing it, because you get the Ten of Pentacles. Success, financial success. So whatever it is, your projects you're working on, that you're collaborating with people, it will bring you success and abundance, because I got the Ten of Pentacles and I got the Ten of Cups. So trust in that energy. I love this reading. You've got some ups and downs in it, so there's a little bit of struggles along the way. Welcome to the real world, right? We all have those ups and downs, but I do see success coming in this project that you'll be endeavoring soon. So blessings to you, Water, and welcome to the program. I hope the reading resonates with you. Why are you clawing my chair? Why are you knocking everything down? The cat's like the energy of spirit. Now I've got two laying on the tail. Okay. I'm going to read through the list so everybody knows who's on the list. Okay, I'm going to clear water off. Okay. Who I've got on the list so far is What a Lovely Lady, which is Nicole, Queen, Tony, Snowwolf, Bambi. I know there's more people in the room. I didn't get everybody on my list. Trend Zone, Queen. I know I clicked you guys earlier. And Shar. Okay. And the list will be open for 15 more minutes. Oh, Tammy Bambi. Oh, you're on the list too. Okay, let me go back through the list in the order that I have everybody marked. I have Nicole, and that's What a Lovely Lady, Queen, Tony, Snowwolf, Bambi, Trend Zone, and Shar. It has been cold out here in California. I'm in the Central Valley of California, and we've been dropping into the 30s, and our highs have been sometimes up into the about 68. We had rain yesterday. I'm just south of where that snow or that rain bomb storm went. It didn't quite make it to Fresno, which is about 40 miles north of me. But we did get rain, residual rain from it yesterday. I know Linda G's up north, and she got hit by that rain. She's probably about 4-hour drive from my house to Linda G's house. She's up north of Santa Rosa. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful part. Beautiful up there. My dad used to take us up there all the time. We hunted up there in Santa Rosa. But anyways, so all the weather's been up north. We did get some rain. We're supposed to rain all the way through the holiday weekends. I guess California's going to get hit with rain through the holidays. They've been putting holiday travel warnings out that the road conditions are going to be slick and wet and all that. So I'm not going anywhere, though. I'm going to be at home. So I'll probably jump online because other than I'm just going to be my husband and I told him, do not invite anybody over for Thanksgiving. I am not cooking for other people. If he wants me to cook, which I had planned on doing anyways, I will be happy to cook for us. But last time he invited people over, there were no shows. And then they had the audacity to call us and say, well, can you bring us food? Which I think is really rude to invite yourself to come to dinner and then not show up and then want your dinner catered to your home. I have a real problem with that. Either you show up and eat with us, and of course they had me ask me to make special dishes for them that I wasn't normally going to make. I mean, to me, it was just really rude, and I was very put out from it because it's just me cooking. And this happened 2 holidays in a row, Thanksgiving and then again at Easter, same people. And I told them, no, do not, no, don't commit me to anything. So, and of course, my husband's not going to cook. So, anyways, we are going to read What a Lovely Lady. And I'll get out of my negative zone. I actually enjoy cooking. And I've been making, in my family, I've been making the Thanksgiving turkey since I was a junior in high school. So since I was 16, 17, I have made the Thanksgiving turkey. Okay, now I have 3 cats on the table. There's not enough room for everybody up here. Once again, I've got a fly in the house that must have came in from earlier. Okay, coming into this reading, Nicole, we have got the 2 of Swords. So you have opportunities and decisions to make. You need to follow the truth, your truth, the truth that comes from your heart when opportunities are arising. Follow your heart's desire. You cannot make a wrong choice. Both opportunities that present themselves are going to be good opportunities, but follow the one that brings true to your heart first. Always the best way to go. Each opportunity will have lessons to learn and good outcomes. So, trust in your decisions. It's followed by the Ace of Swords. That's you standing in your truth. That's you standing on your soapbox saying, this is what I believe in. This is my truth. This is my power. This is your warrior energy. You have the ability to fight and to stick to what you believe in. And that works for you. Standing in that truth energy does work for you. And don't allow people to persuade you off your beliefs. This allows you to find right in the center of the reading justice. This isn't legal justice. This justice is the balance of right and wrong. This is your center. This is your balance. So you need to stay in your truth and be just to yourself, because it's going to lead you in the right direction. You get the inspiration of wands. And I love this. It's a transitional card. The inspirations are the Queen of Wands in this deck. And it's full of transformation. See all the butterflies? Butterflies are a sign of transformation. So your wands are fire energy. So that's your fire energy that allows you. It's an action card. You take action. You know your truth. You use creativity. All that color and that transformation with the butterflies is going to bring you creativity. You're going to use your knowledge. It's going to make you successful. And these opportunities are allowing you to use this energy and to express yourself that way. So use that knowledge, your education, your creativity. It's going to serve you well, and it's going to bring you prosperity. You also have the inspiration of cups. This is the ability to bring abundance towards you. This is that beautiful nurturing energy, that emotional energy. It's a wonderful energy. It's also where you connect to your intuition. Both your wands and your water signs are going to bring you that ability to be intuitive and to tap into that intuitive energy. So you have the ability to be guided by your guides and also tap into that energy of just knowing what you're wanting to bring forward. What are you doing?
I'm trying to put my socks on.
So you had to come out here to do it while I'm reading right behind me.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you in my camera. That's why it's just sort of rude. Why can't you do it in the bedroom?
I can't get my socks on the bed.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes more sense.
I'm dressed.
Okay. Thank you for that. Everybody thanks you for that.
I can't keep in my recliner, so I can't sit in my recliner.
Okay. You can stop now. If you want to embarrass yourself, why don't you come up here and you can make an ass of yourself online? Because I'm not doing this every time I read. I'll just kick your ass out, and then you can go live on the street. I'm sorry. I've just had it with this man sometimes. He does this every time I get on the computer live. He has to come through and make an ass of himself.
No.
Seriously, leave the room.
I can't get my socks on, dear.
Well, then don't wear socks.
Whatever.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
Fucking bullshit. You won't put them on for me, so don't. Bullshit.
He always waits to get dressed when I'm in the middle of something. This has been going on for several months now, and I'm getting tired of it. And I had a conversation with him before I came on. Do not come out here and start something. So I had to bust his ass. I'm sorry. Anyways. He's been doing this for... It's an ongoing thing lately. It's a control thing. Okay, I haven't been feeling good, so he's become more dependent. Anyways, I'm so sorry about that. And he's going to be as loud as he can down the hallway because he's got to make a point of what a jerk he is. Okay, I'm moving on, and we'll ignore him. Just a moment. I'm going to go shut the bedroom door so he can cuss himself out. Wear the footy sock. I'll tie your shoes when I'm done. Quit cussing, because everybody can hear you. You're making an ass of yourself. Well, why do you wait till I'm online to get dressed? Because he's not going anywhere. Okay, I'm sorry. My doctor told me it's still illegal to kill your husband, so I guess I'll have to keep him for a while longer. Anyways, Queen, you're up. I'm going to shake off this energy. He's very frustrated. Okay. My devil keeps picking up in readings today. I hope it's not a trend. Underlying card of the reading is the Ten of Pentacles, financial security. So that's always good. Followed by the Two of Wands, balance. And I love this. This is a Japanese ornament. I used to wear one. In fact, I wore a black one. It's onyx, but it's onyx cleansing. But the other thing is it brings you luck. So, and we get the Spirit of Wands. That is the Page of Wands, telling you to use that fire energy, that creativity as you move forward. It will serve you well. And Temperance, my card. Take a deep breath and be temperate. Okay. That was a message to me, actually. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Okay. Coming into the reading, we have the nostalgia card, the Six of Cups. This is taking a look back from your past and looking forward to where you are now. I always love this card because I do this periodically, is take a look from where I've been to where I've come. This lets you know that you are being successful, because we don't always give ourselves credit for our growth and our success in life. And by taking that look back from our childhood, where we began, to how we developed as an adult, and our career path, and the different changes in our lives and the different accomplishments we've had, buying a house, changing jobs, growing and getting that education, whatever your path was, how you got there, and all those accomplishments. Sometimes you just need to sit back and reflect on that and realize that you have come a long way and that you've achieved a lot and you are successful. So I always encourage people to do that, and to know that they don't feel like they have accomplished a lot, but by looking backwards and then bringing that forward, how you've evolved over time really does open your eyes up to how successful you are as a person and what you've achieved. This is a period of time where you're awakening. You're getting more and more connected with spirit, with your intuition, your abilities, and they're starting to really shine. And this is a beautiful energy, this awakening card. I love the spiritual card in this deck. It's one of 5 spiritual cards that shows up in these readings, but this one is letting you know that you are connected with spirit and that your abilities are starting to really come through. So take the time to practice talking to your guides, putting that what you're wanting to accomplish out there into fruition, and allowing things to come to you. In the center of the reading, I get the 6 of Pentacles. This is charity. Charity can be given and it can be received. We need to both be welcome to give charity as we go along, as well as receive it. And sometimes it's harder to be on the recipient side of it. Charity isn't necessarily financial. It can be as simple as a smile, helping somebody out by paying out, the checkout stand at the grocery store a few cents short. Somebody helps you out. This could be giving somebody a lead for an opening. Maybe you have an opening in your office or at work, and you tell somebody that is qualified for that position. hey, we've got openings coming up. If you're interested, we'd love to have you apply. You know, you make a lot of bonus points by just connecting with people. So charity comes in many, many different forms. And when you give charity, you receive back and tenfold. So be on the giving and the receiving side of charity. Now there is somebody around you. I feel this energy is around you. This isn't this is somebody that's trying to suppress you a bit, trying to control you, trying to tell you what to do and how to do it and stuff like that. Follow your heart's desire. Don't let somebody make decisions for you. You know in your heart what is right for you. So don't allow this energy, this negative person around you to try to keep you suppressed and pushed down and not tell you that you may not be worthy of your accomplishments and all that. Stand in your beliefs and your truth. This is part of the reason why we get this nostalgia card is own your beliefs, own your truth, own your successes. It'll keep this energy from bothering you and bringing you down. Right now, you're running down that beach. You get the 9 of Wands. You've had all these obstacles in your way, but you're finding success. You know, success is clearly coming because you have financial success. You've got beautiful energy underlined in this reading. And I love this card because we've got a seagull trying to catch these turtles running to the ocean to get to the new world, that new beginning, where they're going to obtain life, but he hasn't caught one. So they're all running. He's just an obstacle in their way, and they're scurrying up to that beach and getting there in the ocean and are going to be leading their beautiful lives in the ocean. Let's see. I want to do it. Clarification really quick. I get the action card, the action of cups. That's that Knight of Cups. That's that steady knight that brings you emotional challenges that you're going to just take a steady pace and be able to get through any emotional journeys that you want to. You get the card of the present moment. Live in your present moment and be true to yourself. That will bring you success. And of course, you get the High Priestess. So you're trusting in your higher consciousness as you move through this energy. So I love these cards. Blessings to you, and I hope that resonates for you. Do a quick shuffle. Tony, you're up next. And I'll change the screen in just a second. My husband goes through this period of time where he feels he's like a petulant child that is not getting enough attention for some reason. I told him early on this morning I was going to do a program at 2:30. I'd be on for an hour or so. No, I wasn't feeling really well today, but I was going to still do my readings. He's been laying in there watching TV, and suddenly he broke his back, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, something like that. So he has problems doing things like putting his shoes and socks on. And so I don't know why he waited till 3 o'clock to get dressed, and then come out here and make an ass of himself, basically. Last week he came out in his boxers to get dressed right behind me. I mean, and he knows that you can see the living room. He knows what's on the screen. And he does it because he thinks it embarrasses me. And I told him it really doesn't embarrass me. It makes him look like the asshole that he is. It does embarrass me, but it just infuriates me. And I've had the divorce conversation with him not too long ago that if he keeps up this kind of bullshit, I wasn't going to stay in this marriage with this kind of abuse. He gets worse. I've had it. I lived my life 48 years single, 45 years single before I married him. And I don't need to be taken care of. I make plenty of money. I actually do better. Do better financially if I wasn't with him. Might cost me so darn much. Anyways. Okay, Tony. You're feeling a little left out in the cold right now. I wonder why. But let's see what's coming up here. We get the Six of Swords. You're moving from rough waters into calmer waters, so that's good. And moving into that light. I get the Two of Cups here, that emotional balance, that partnership, that you'll be working with somebody in partnership. And the Ace of Swords, you're standing in your truth. Where are you going?
You know where I'm going?
Why are you taking my cigarettes? There's a pack out there.
These was I hauled outside. Your pack of cigarettes still out there.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just say that? Yeah, I know. I should just quit smoking. Anyways, I get the Ace of Swords. That's standing in your truth. I love that energy. Don't know where he's going. I don't really care. Okay, we're coming into this reading with this Two of Wands. That Wands, of course, is your creativity. You're working in partnership with somebody, and you're using your creativity, your knowledge, your education. You also have luck on your side with this emblem of luck. You're being guided. You have the Hierophant, or the Hermit card. The Hermit's lighting your and guiding you to the light, to positive energy. I love this card. He's lighting your path, and of course, you got the stairway to heaven. So you're ascending, you're moving up. In the center of the reading, I get the embodiment of Pentacles. That's the King of Pentacles in this deck. That is success. That's being able to provide financial stability in your life, in your environment. You have enough money to live on, you have enough money to cover all your expenses. So it's financial stability within your household, within your kingdom, so to speak. You have the stars on your side. Your wishes will come true. Anything you put out there in fruition is going to come true and positive. And I love this card that depicts spirit. All these orbs around here. That's spirit coming down to helping you guide through that beautiful energy. This is what I see. I see a lot of spirits when I see orbs. And I do see orbs from time to time. You'll see them floating around in my background too. Some people see them, some people don't. It just depends on how perceptive you are to that. Sometimes you'll see one right behind me. That's my father usually standing behind me. It'll be blue with sort of a silvery white thing. My poor kitty, he's hurt his paw. Limping around on one foot. And you have this Ace of Pentacles, that success, abundance, with that fish in the water, and Pentacles, of course, being good health and success, so financial security. I love this reading. Looks like things are going really well for you. And yeah, I love this energy. Yeah, we do need to get together. Call me when you have some time, and I'm always home. And we'll chat. I know you sent me an email, and I did see it. It was towards the end of the month, and I've just been like crazy busy. And I hadn't had a chance to get, between being sick and being busy. Somebody just walked through the hallway and disappeared. That's weird. I didn't recognize who it was. It was a spirit. It just walked in and it faded out really quick. Really fast paced. Somebody's here. I don't know who. Somebody just walked in. I was wearing light gray jogging pants, or didn't recognize it. My husband's wearing jeans, so it wasn't his energy. Okay, next up is Snow Wolf. Are you still in the room, Snow Wolf, or are you just lingering? I'm going to skip Snow Wolf. Snow Wolf, call me later. I'll read for you then. This gives me an excuse to catch up. Tamby Bambi. Let's read for you. If Snow Wolf is in the room, then I will read for him. He's on vacation right now. He's at his sister's house. Getting all that good food, home cooking. Sure, he's enjoying himself. He's got a very beautiful family. Okay, Tammy, what you doing, Squeaky? I don't know if I've showed you guys my rescue kitty. You know, every year I get a new one. This is my kitty Tux. He is just a fur ball. Somebody dumped him. I rescued him, of course. He's just a kitten. It's a boy. So we named him Tux because he's a tuxedo cat. And he's just a little love bug. None of the other cats, the big male cats like him. Scooter doesn't care for him, and neither does Mama. She doesn't want somebody else's kitten. Yeah, you don't need to be up here with me. Yeah, I think you're going to survive. Okay, Tammy. The underlying card of the reading, Tammy, is the Two of Cups. That's, I lost my train of thought. That is, a connection with the partnerships. Okay. A partnership with somebody. This is Cups. It's emotional partnership with somebody. It's going to let you, somebody that's going to be working with you. Underlying, you have a little bit of depression going on, little ups and downs with this Five of Cups. And so this card always reminds me of depression. I grew up in Oregon, and these cloudy, rainy days always sort of seems rather depressing. A lot of people have problems with depression in Oregon because of the rain and the cloud cover. But don't worry about that. That's just a temporary obstacle. That's just a little bit of emotional ups and downs, but you're going to be fine and you're going to get through that. I get the action of Wands. That is that Knight of Wands. So you're going to take charge, just move forward into that light and into that more positive energy and get things done. And where that's leading you into the reading is 10 of Pentacles. So you're having financial security right now. Things are going well. And like I said to everybody, be frugal at this period of time with all these changes coming forward. We're not feeling comfortable in the up and coming months. So be very frugal with your money. You may want to stock up on a few extra staples and things like that just to have them available just in case things get tight and you are a little bit financially tight. This would be the time to do that. You know, stock up on food supplies such as beans and rice and things like that you can make an inexpensive, easy meal and have it that keeps well and so that you don't run short when times are tight. So take advantage of having that little extra financial security right now to be able to do that so that you take care of your future later. The next card in is that Ace of Wands. This is your ability to be creative and use your education, your strength, your creativity to get things done and to express yourself and to move forward with that beautiful energy. I also get the Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard at this point in time. You're getting a lot of things done. This is that apprentice card. and you're just, it's a steady pace of learning and developing your skills and being more and more successful. Of course, the Pentacles is financial security too. So you're working hard for your money. This is that endurance that you put in and you reap it back in reward. I get the Four of Wands. Your foundation is beautiful right now. You've got all this beautiful colored energy around you, this foundation of strength, of fire. It allows you to feel comfortable within your home. You're making ends meet. You're feeling really stable. Your foundation's good now. You've taken control of life and you're just doing really well. Trust in that energy, and don't let it defer you. Like I said, with this Ten of Pentacles, this is time to prepare for your future, to make sure that you stay in this good foundation. So do add those extra staples and things like that, thinking of the future just in case times do get a little tough at the beginning of the year or into the change of the season, because we may be seeing some increases of prices of groceries and things like that. So now would be a good time to take advantage, if you have a little bit of extra money, to invest in those little stocks that will keep you through when times get a little thinner, because I have this feeling times will get a little thinner for all of us. So it's an advice for everybody. It's something I do. Of course, I grew up in Mormon country. If anybody knows anything about Mormons, they keep a year's supply of food on hand. I'm not quite that crazy, but I could probably go a good 6 months without buying groceries. May not be what I want to eat, but I can make complete meals all around if I need to, because I do have rice and beans and flour and things like that. When COVID hit, the one thing I went out and bought was more flour, before people discovered that they probably needed to buy flour because they may not be able to buy bread at $5 a loaf. Bread's so easy to make. I mean, and I cook, so I do that. I stock up on flour and sugar and things like that. I'm not a big sweet eater, but I do still need sugar to make bread. Of course, I use honey a lot, or ghee. Yeah. Anyways, but I love making bread, and I got a recipe for on Pinterest. Found a recipe for the Hawaiian bread. I was gonna make some of those up in dinner rolls for Thanksgiving, just to make like little turkey sandwiches on. I was gonna also make regular dinner rolls. But the other card you get is the Temperance card, and I love making bread. So, and Temperance, of course, it's telling you to take care of yourself, be patient, get lots of rest, make sure you have your meds in line, and you're just making sure everything's taken care of with your health, your rest, and your balance, so that you are doing constantly good and being steady. Great cards for you, Tammy. I think you're really going to be having a good week. You do have a little bit of wobble, coming towards you a little bit. Don't let this get you down. It's something that's going to be just quick-lived, and then boom, you take action, you get creative. Find that creative outlet that brings you up and brings you into a better light of energy. Keep some art supplies around you, something that you can get creative. So when you're feeling a little down, maybe you can draw and put some color on some pages, or write, and get in touch with that more positive energy, that creativity, because I think that creativity is going to give you a lot of energy and keep your spirits in the upside. So blessings to you. And of course, you can call me anytime, Tammy, and talk if you're having a down day. I'm more than happy to talk with you. So I love you, dear. But your energy around you is really good right now, Tammy. So, and Trend Zone, Gerald, how are you doing today? I hope this finds you well. I never have asked Tammy, Brenda, what you do for a living. I figured I'd stay out of that. I think I have an idea. Something very technical. It has to do with contracts and business. Not so much sales, but negotiating some type of a contractual deal that's technical. almost see you like connected with engineering firms or something along that line. It's very technical engineering. I don't know if it's computer or engineering based. Whatever it is, you're very good at it. Tell me if I'm in the right field. It's not so much sales is negotiating contractual deals for product lines for some kind of a, I don't know, something to do with engineering of some type of electronical, IT, or technical though. Stock market analysis is your hobby. I'm like a math freak. That's probably why I'm picking up this technical. It's all number oriented. Is that what field you're working in? Is investments and that type of stuff? Whatever it is that you do, you know what you're doing. Of course, I'm that crazy person that had 5 majors in college, everything from accounting to engineering to biology, a pre-med in genetics, research, and then I ended up working in law. I have this feeling you're just as complicated as I ever thought about being, Gerald. Yes, I'm a super analyzer. Everything's big picture to me. I look at it from not a psychological basis, but a sociological basis of cause and effect, what I do and how it affects the bigger picture, not just the individual. And I've always been that way. Okay. I like these cards. These are different. Death card right on the bottom. So you are starting a new cycle, an ending of the old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. The awakening card, you're connected with your higher spirit. I think you talk to them directly. You are connected. And you follow that energy. You have that guidance. You listen to your guidance. Even if you don't realize you're doing it, you are guided and you follow that light energy. Yeah, that vibration. You just have that natural intuition to know what's right and what direction to go. You're a truck driver? Seriously? My dad was a truck driver. I think you're just pulling my leg. I don't know. I think you're one of those multifaceted people. Well, that would explain why you're always on the road then, huh? You must gamble along the way, huh? I don't know. I get the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is that good foundation that's telling you to hold on to what you have right now. Teamster, yeah, union. Go union. My dad was a Teamster too. He headed up the meat department of Safeway in logistics for the main distribution for the meats department in Southern California. So yeah, it's quite the business. Anyways, you get the 4 of Pentacles. Mr. Midas, you always have money around you. You know how to be frugal. You know how to invest your money and to take care of yourself. So I'm not going to have to give you that advice. And of course, watch out for the devil. There's somebody around you that's got their hand out, or that greed and avarice around you, or an addictive personality. Watch out for that energy around you. They may have their hand out and trying to manipulate you or control you. Just be aware that that person's energy is in your field and do not participate in feeding that energy. It will bring you down. What it will do is it will cause you a tower moment, but you get the embodiment of the Pentacles, which is you are the King of Pentacles. So you have that financial stability, but you need to protect what's yours and not get drawn in from other people's needs or they're wanting you to bail them out. There's one thing to be charitable. There's another thing to be taken advantage of. And yes, no is a complete sentence, but then I don't have to tell you that because I think you already know that going into that energy. You do know how to put your foot down and say, no, you need to pick up your own bootstraps, and you can help direct them to getting help if they need it. But you can't take on that negative energy for other people. Okay, going into this, you have the Spirit of Swords. This is that messenger card. That spirit, the Spirit is the messenger in this deck. And he's telling you that you need to live in your truth, in your highest power. You're that warrior. You know that your strength. And this is telling you to use that strength to protect yourself and to stand in your truth. Don't enable other people because they're wanting you to. Stand in your truth and what you believe in. You can help direct people in the right direction, but you do not want to take on their negative energy. You have the embodiment of swords. This is that King of Swords. That's you standing in your truth, your power, your kingdom. You control your own environment. You know how to stand in your power and to stand up for what you believe in and what serves you and your family and your household best. And this is what you're going to do. You live your life in truth, and you live your life in that power strength of knowledge, your spiritual belief. This is your connection with Michael. This is your ability to fight the good fight and to win the battles that you need to win and come out on top. In the center of the reading, you have that Ace of Wands, fire energy. Of course you do. This is that creativity, that knowledge, that ability to take control and to fight the good fight and to take charge. Anything you decide to do, you can set your mind to it and you accomplish it. It is followed by the Three of Cups. This is a celebration of successes around you. Of course, this is the Three of Cups. We're going to cheer with our coffee cups, of course. But it is a celebration. And you are celebrating your achievements. You don't achieve this all by yourself, though. You work in conjunctions and in collaboration with other people. And you find a lot of success in doing this. And you enjoy working with other people. With this Three of Pentacles, you know how to collaborate. You know how to make good partnerships with other people. And you get things done. And this brings you success in life. And I always see success around you. I always tease you, and I know Brenda does too. We both call you that Midas touch. So, yes, I get the seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. I'm just clarifying this. The sun's shining on you, Gerald, of course. And the Spirit of Pentacles, the messenger, is just continue that good work. You've got this under your cap, and you know what you're doing. So blessings to you, Gerald. I knew those pentacles were going to all pop up. I just had to pull a couple extra cards. Blessings to you, Gerald. You drive safely, because I know you're always on the go. And I'm so glad you made it back in. I always miss you when you don't show up. And last reading of the day, and I don't know if Snow will ever pop back in, but I will call him later. Send him a text and get a hold of him later and talk to him and see how his vacation's going, how family's doing, because I miss talking to him. But next person up is Shar. If she's still there, I'm going to read for her if she's here or not. I have a hard time reading for Shar because she's very, very protected. So let's see. I will throw cards on her. She always asks me to read for her when I'm talking to her on the phone. Sometimes I have a hard. She always has a room full of spirits around her, though. I'll see them standing all around her. She's like, oh, I'm getting ready to do readings, and she'll have a line of spirits lined up, ready to come forward. She has amazing energy. If you haven't caught Shar, do catch her channel. She's Charlie's Angels Tarot. She does have a program on TikTok. She also has a YouTube channel. Just look her up. And like and subscribe to her, and you'll get notification when her program's on. I believe she does a Wednesday show. I'm watching a lot of readers lately because I've been busy, and I tend to try to keep up with politics, although I have been putting that down lately. Plus, I'm working on crochet projects because it is crochet season. I don't know, this time of year, I always end up crocheting. I always try to find something artistic. I quilt and things like that, but this is the time of year I crochet and keep my hands busy. So, and I'm doing Tuscan crocheting, which is a combination of a crocheting and knitting type. It's a needle, and you off cast on the needle. It's a crochet stitch with a cast on and cast off, and I just love it. It's really fast paced. So I'm working on some of those projects. So, and this is for Shar. She is my last thing. She's sending happy holidays to every bit. I don't know if they celebrate Thanksgiving back there. I'm sure they don't. That's an American holiday, but I'm sure they have their own holidays. I know Canada's Thanksgiving is about a month before ours, in October, I believe, if I remember right. Let's see what we're getting for Shar here. Wonderful cards. The underlying card of the reading is the embodiment of Pentacles, which is that King of Pentacles, that financial stability. So things must be doing really good for you right now, Shar. I see that you do have a little bit of a tower moment, but remember, anytime there's a tower moment, doesn't mean everything is coming to an end. It means you have to rebuild from that strong foundation. Of course, you're an extremely charitable person, and you also need to receive charity from time to time. So be open to receiving gifts of charity from others. Okay, as we go into the reading, I do get the Ten of Swords, or the Two of Swords. Opportunities and options coming your way. You need to follow your heart's desire when opportunities are coming your way. Choose from your heart. Of course, I don't have to tell you this because you know this. Follow your heart's desire. It will lead you in the right direction. You have the Ace of Cups. That's that emotional energy, that beautiful energy. Your cup's running over. Things are doing really well. You've got your intuition, your spirit. You're very in touch, and you have abundance coming towards you. So I love this, and I love this card with this little otter and his little shell just flowing over with water and laying in the lilies. And I just love it. And of course, I'm a water sign, so I'm going to love all this ocean. And I'm a Pisces, so all this Pisces energy. I know Shar is a Gemini. She's a communicator, and she's very connected with spirit. The center of the reading, I get that Nine of Wands. There are some obstacles, but you know the seagull's not catching you. You're just running across the beach, running into that water, getting ready to grab that tidal wave, that tide, and go out to find all the abundance around you and survive as a little turtle running to the sea from your nest, where it'll allow you to develop and flourish. And I get the Ten of Wands, that you're taking action, you're moving swiftly, and it's not obstacles, it's you taking charge of your life and using that fire energy to climb that trail and leave things that aren't serving you behind. And there you go, climbing up that trail. And you get the Ace of Cups, that Knight of Cups, that beautiful emotional energy, that steady moving knight, that moving in that fluid water and bringing abundance to you again with that cup energy, and holding your own with your abundance available to you. I love these cards for you, Shar. Do get a hold of me, Shar, if you're still online. We will get together and do some readings in December. I would love to work with you again. It's been a long time. Maybe we can come on each other's channel through the month of December. That would be fun to work together. I may have to bump my program up earlier in the morning if Shar comes in, because she isn't there's a 9-hour time difference. So if I do an early morning show, then she can come in, and it's not midnight on her time, so she'll be up to reading. So blessings to you. Shar, I will give you a call and reach out to you and let's get something set up. And everybody watch for earlier notification. So in December, I will try to let people know in advance that Shar and I are going to read, and we're going to read like early in the morning or mid-morning versus in the afternoon. Because there is a 9-hour time difference between Shar and I, and so want her to be fresh enough in the evening to read, because like right now it's almost 2:00 her time. So it was so nice reading for everybody. I'm glad I made it in today. I told you my energy levels would go up. So sorry about my husband being a jerk coming through here. We will be having words later, and he's not going to like it because I'm just have had it with that attitude. Anyways, blessings to you all. I will be on again on Saturday. I will get that scheduled out. Of course, if I'm not feeling good and I don't show up, that's why. It's because I'm not feeling good. It's not because I'm in jail for killing him. Because I'm not a violent person. If I was, he'd have been dead a long time ago. I'm just joking. He just frustrates me lately. It's just been the last year or so. He's just been doing things that just really agitate my soul. Anyways, blessings to everybody. And I will see you next week. And I love you all. And have a great weekend and have a beautiful week coming forward.